Hello everybody, Fox here with yet another commentary video. This is my second take on this video because I messed up the first one really badly. This is of the Tekken Design 3.9 foot rusty animatronic. I want to make a quick disclaimer before I continue. This is the only, I repeat, ONLY, only new techie product for Spirit. At least that is a life size. I don't even think they have tabletops this year, but they might. I've been hearing a lot of people say, this is techie, that's techie, this is techie. No. Just Rusty. It is. Only Rusty. I actually went through the Spirit Halloween wiki page, and it is so inaccurate. I don't know who runs it, but they obviously know nothing about companies. So they really shouldn't be running that wiki page, now shouldn't they? But I'm not going to go on about that. I'm going to go about Rusty because, this is an interesting animatronic. Definitely not my favorite. I think this is my least favorite this year. But I want to go on the positive side of this animatronic first before just completely kind of tearing it down and going through everything I don't like. I think it should be last, because there are quite a few things I don't like with this thing. Let's go with the pros. The pros is the overall concept and idea. I love the idea of this. It is very cool. I like how he revs the chainsaw and holds it above his head and try to grab the candy out of his bowl. Or, I guess, bucket in this case, because he has a candy bucket. You can actually see it's full of, organs and small, little limbs and stuff. And that's cool. I like the farmer look. I like how he's, I like how he is not a scarecrow. He is not a scarecrow. I'm not gonna say it again. He is a dude wearing a burlap sack. It even says that he's just a dude named Rusty. A little fat dude named Rusty with a chainsaw. I like his laugh. He's got a creepy laugh. Very fitting for his character. Cons. There are quite a few. I want to start with the animation, his head bobbing back and forth. That just looks wrong, man. That doesn't look right. I don't like how it looks like his mouth is sucking in his burlap mask, and how it's up against his eyes either. I don't like that. I don't think he should have a burlap sack. Personally, I think they should give him an actual face. He's a mass murderer, whoa. The chainsaw is just lazy. It's plain black, little, metal paint on it. Not metal. Why did I say metal? Silver. Metallic. There we go. I could literally slap a Jimmy chainsaw on it, because that's kind of what it looks just like the Jimmy chainsaws. I could slap that on it and work better. Though I think it might be a little too heavy for his hand just to hold up. But I think the chainsaw should be animated. In my opinion, I think that would make it a lot better. I don't like how much audio he has. He's got him laughing, he's got screaming, and he's got his chainsaw revving. I think they should have looked at him laughing and the chainsaw being revving instead of having that screaming. It's kind of unnecessary when you have screaming children running away from this thing. His overall body structure is really weird. They try to make him look like a bigger guy, but the problem is that it's really just his overalls that do it. It makes him look very boxy and really weird. It just makes his body look really awkward, and I don't really care for that. As a bigger guy myself, I can definitely say we do not look like a bunch of boxes, okay? Don't think that way. The price is okay for what you're getting. I mean, the sitting scare props are $150. I think they got to 170. No, actually, they went 150, 175, and they went back down, so they're cheaper now, from what I understand. So it's a decent price. It's not the absolute best, but at the same time, you are kind of getting your money's worth with the animation. I don't know where his sensor is. I don't think it's on the... Actually, let me zoom in on this photo. It's actually in the bucket. Yeah, I don't know where his sensor is at. I know he's motion and sound activated. I just can't seem to find this motion sensor anywhere. So I don't know where that's at. I originally thought, yeah, actually, I don't know where the sensors are at. Actually, I thought they would have been on the bucket, but it doesn't look like it. That kind of doesn't make any sense now, doesn't it? I'm sorry, I'm rambling on. I was trying to figure out where his sensor's at. I know he's sound and motion activated, but I cannot seem to find where his motion sensor is at. That's a little problematic now, isn't it? I think it's on the bucket. I want to make a quick disclaimer. On the photo, like his stock photos, he does not come with a chair, unfortunately. I don't think he really needs a chair. I don't think the Sitting Scare Pops, his motion isn't as violent as theirs. That's what I really like. His motion is not as violent as the Sitting Scare Pops, but there's a trade-off with that. You have to sit him with something perfect for him to really work properly, which, you know, it's kind of a sucky trade-off. But again, I'll take that over and be like very violent, like Sitting Scare Clown, who's like right across from me. You know, he moves his head so fast that he starts to slide off of his stool, and eventually it could fall off, and, you know, and that's just not fun. I don't know what else to say about this guy. I don't like him. I don't. I feel like this was probably the only animatronic I did not try to win in Spirit Halloween Sweepstakes, which, by the way, I highly recommend you guys try that. It's pretty fun, and, you know, it's cool if you manage to win a new free animatronic, because, you know, why not? I think that this could have been much better. Now, Techie is one of my favorite companies to buy from, so, you know, it's like, okay, you know, they tried, but it just, I feel like they tried to do something really complex and new for Spirit, because it's Spirit, and Techie's kind of on their last leg with Spirit specifically. It looks like they're moving on to Party City, which I do think is a better choice. Spirit's been very dependent on Techie for quite some time, and I do think it's about time that Techie kind of moves on to other retailers besides just Spirit. I know they've been working with other people, but I've noticed this year they've been making more products for more retailers, so that's very nice to see. It's more or less just for Party City, which they kind of need Techie. It's like Spirit used to rely on Techie so much back in the day, and look at where they're at now. So I think that right now they're very focused on helping Party City, so they're kind of getting stuff out for Spirit, but not that much. The only Techie props in stores that I know of is Rusty, who was going on the SS Riptide theme. He's on the very front part where the Reaper's Wharf sign's at. He's right behind Bubba. And then there is the Black Jumping Spider, which is also on the Reaper's Wharf on the very front part of the ship, up by Jack Straw and the Collector. I am kind of revealing where parts of the themes are at this year. You know, because why not? It doesn't really matter at this point, since they're all getting set up. But yeah, that's all I have about this guy. I don't like it. I wouldn't personally recommend him. He's just not that good of a prop. But if you guys want to get him, that's fine. I do want to hear your opinions about this guy down below. He's gotten a lot of mixed reactions so far, and, you know, that's cool. I'm not going to judge you for liking this. It's just not my prop. Anyway, I do hope you guys enjoyed this video and this retake. It looks like it glitched, so this part might not even be in the video, but that's okay. And I hope you guys have a good day. See you guys.